Wrestle Addict Radio HQ, representing kings of the rings to the fullest. King Ricky made the hot tag to Willie T, and out of nowhere like Randy is the Queen Bee. K-Fay brother, 400 plus in the bag like money in the bank brother. See when they pod, it's the opposite of common. Look at the comments, crowned at a certified top 10. You heard? Kings of the Rings pod. Throw up a too sweet when you see the squad. Like a chop in a, I know you feel it. Kings of the Rings are the illest. Kings of the Rings are the illest. Kings of the Rings are the illest.
That nice flexing. Well, I will tell you this right now. If by any chance you can find the Gingerbread Man in all of our future cover arts for our shows, you'll get a nice crisp high five.
Oh God, I still don't know if I like the Gingerbread. I haven't made a decision yet because I caught the back end of it because I was watching SmackDown in Queens because I actually had cable, and it's weird.
I thought it had jumped the shark, and then it became the right amount of wrestling funny right before Backlash when they did like the funeral of the Gingerbread Man and they showed that the Gingerbread Man was around for all of these iconic moments. I was like, you know what, you got me. I'm sold now.
At least it's over. Like the gimmick was just, it came, it went, and now it's over.
It was the right amount of wrestling funny at the end.
Yeah.
That's all exactly needed.
The funeral was funny.
The funeral was great. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 443, and a Memorial Day weekend edition of Kings of the Rings podcast, as we have a lot to go over. We haven't been around for several weeks, but the whole gang is now back, and we are here. So I'm your host, King Ricky Rose. We are live currently right now, recording on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook at Kings of the Rings podcast, and at Wrestle Addict Radio. We've got a lot to talk about. A lot of crazy stuff happened. There is Backlash that occurred. There's the concept of a plan by John Cena.
What a great pull.
You know, Saturday night's main event is going on, and obviously AEW Double or Nothing is invading Queens this weekend. So we're going to get to all of that. But first, let's go to our Styrofoam Stallion this week, Will Tarashot.
God, that's such a great name, Styrofoam Stallion. That actually fits because I'm pale as styrofoam right now. I gotta get in the sun more. Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, it's Willie T. Fun PSA? Yeah, PSA for everyone out there.
Public service announcement.
If you want to go all of our archives, you got to go to SoundCloud because we're getting email after email of all of our episodes, like pre-episode 215, are getting pulled for using WWE music in our intros. Remember we used to do that, guys? Yeah, it's kind of coming back. That's kind of coming back to bite us. And at least
I tackled that the other week. I guess I'll tackle it again.
For Spotify. No, it's just the older episodes where we literally use WWE entrance music, which is very copywritten. But back in those days, it didn't matter.
You know what I'm arguing? I will tell you, I'm arguing the free use law for like criticism, because we are like a criticism show, and that is an option that they give us to do. So that's right. Kind of
go for it, but if not, everything's on SoundCloud, which I totally forgot I just paid for. So May, so I have all the chaos in the past few weeks. I was like, oh yeah, that bill is due. So I'll hit you guys up afterwards. We can split that.
Bill us,
I was like, oh yeah, that happens. So PSA to you guys, fuck you, pay me. What's up, Kay? How are the kindergartners treating you?
Y'all, I love working with children. It is so nice not to be in like death situations anyway. No, not really. I really enjoy the work. Kindergartners are just fucking so funny. Like their drama makes me giggle. They ask me the weirdest shit.
Oh yeah.
They're really fascinated by my hair. And why is it pink and purple? I'm like, because I like it. And they're like, why do you have that ring in your lip? I'm like, because I like it. And then my ears are stretched and I wear closed ones at work. So most days I wear like a teardrop shape, but like 2 days I wear a circle shape. So they think I can change the shape of my ears like it will.
So you're pretty much the kids pretty much think you're like an X-Men.
Yeah, I think so.
They think you're a mutant.
Yes. They know I like tattoos. They ask me about the tattoos. But like, they're really cool. They're really fun. I went on a field trip last week.
Yeah.
And we saw circus dogs perform.
Oh, okay.
Yes. As a dog mom, I had anxiety. I saw one basically swanton bomb off a ladder. It was really scary for me.
It's pausing the edge like this, like, yeah.
And I was like, I can't look at you.
Jeff Hardy music in the background.
For real.
Exactly. Yeah, just thrusting all the way.
And the kids had no idea. Whenever they get physical, I call them WWE superstars, and I remind them this isn't the WWE. Half of them don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but one day they will.
Would you call them, like, calm it down, Cena?
No, I'm just like, all right, WWE superstars, keep your hands to yourself.
You should give them all, like, just random names.
They wouldn't get it. So far, I don't.
They will in the future.
I know.
You're creating Inception, Kay.
I know. I'll find a way.
Is what you're doing. They'll be like, I don't know who this Carmella person was, but this name's been stuck in my head since I was 5.
They all really like Super Mario. They're all trading Pokemon cards, so I feel like I'm in my kindergarten class.
I love how the kindergartners and boomers ask Kay the same questions.
But the difference is the kindergartners are really cool about my choices.
Yeah, because they genuinely want to know.
They want to know why I made these choices.
They want to be condescending towards you. We're just interested.
Why are you wearing that hook in your nose?
They all like the choices I make. Boomers hate the choices I make.
So this has just been boosting your self-esteem is what I'm hearing.
No, because at the end of the day, my job is to keep them safe.
Touché.
I just think it's funny that they're so fascinated by me. Like the class I used to be in, they look for me.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm popular among 4 and 5-year-olds. Who knew?
Okay, how do they address you? I'm reading Taquan's quote here. Do they call you Miss or like what do they?
I am Miss Murphy. I didn't come out as non-binary at this school because I thought
it's too much around the process at the point.
Not even just that. I originally was only going to be in this specific school for 4 days, and this assignment is extended for 7 weeks. So, like, I just cosplay as a woman, but it's very apparent that I'm queer. Like, I have a rainbow lanyard. I've mentioned to the other teachers that I have a wife. Like,
yeah.
And the students that are going to be gay adults, when they grow up, they have figured me out. They know, they cling to me. Like, ugh. I didn't understand when people said, like, how can you tell a student is gay or a child is gay?
Yeah.
And then I started working with children, and I get it now.
Fair enough. The more you know.
Yeah.
The more you know. All right. So, like I said, we've got a lot to talk about. But first, let's go back because we did not do a show last week. Because why should we do a show last week? Because there was nothing going on except for Backlash that happened. Backlash coming from Tampa, Florida. Ironically, I don't know if it was B-list, but it could be a C-list pay-per-view at this point. Like, they only booked 5 matches. And they were like, wow, you know what we should do? Let people wrestle and see what happens. And it was all right. You know, it was good. The results are here on the bottom. Roman Reigns defeated Jacob Fatu in a match that pretty much means absolutely nothing. Io Sky defeated Asuka, and Asuka semi-retired. Danhausen and the Minihausens beat The Miz and Kit Wilson. Trick Williams defeated Sami Zayn in a rematch of a match that happened 3 weeks ago. And Braun Breaker speared the absolute living daylights out of Seth Rollins. That's pretty much what it was. Yeah, he did. Well, what are your thoughts on Backlash?
Yeah, the only thing I didn't like was the Minihausens. I totally forgot that happened. I mean, but it fit Danhausen, but I feel like that and then the Gingerbread Man back to back was too much. Like, all right,
too much comedy.
Can we at least pretend to be serious for a second? Especially when AEW is ramping up and being well known as that serious athletic product that actually values wrestling. Like, there is a place for Gingerbread Man and Danhausen in wrestling, and Danhausen's done a very good job of making himself relevant. But too much of it is just like, all right, like, let's go here. Come on. Let's actually be serious.
I get
it. But bookended, opening match, final match, great.
Fine. Yeah.
I also like it was kind of weird of like, okay, you had just been tormenting Io for months, meaning Asuka, and then you just hug because she beat you. Like
it's kind of like they fired the reason they were fighting in the first place.
Yeah. That is kind of, I can't feel like, wow, I kind of wish Kyrie was here to kind of make this make sense. That is exactly what I thought too.
Yeah.
Like other than that, is like this like reunion for you guys wasn't earned at all. But other than that, Backlash was great.
You know, although
Asuka and the Io match was good. It was a great match.
The Asuka and Io match is, I think, my favorite match of the night. Yeah,
it was a great match.
Mind you, oh my God, the Mets are winning.
It's early. Take it easy. No, it was good. I get the comedy back to back, especially since like the night before we should have killed off a gingerbread man thing, which we kind of did. And again, comedic genius in wrestling terms with the gingerbread man. I will say this though. I like Little Yachty as Trick's manager. He's so fun. He doesn't take away from anything. He likes to, as my lights go out. Anywho, need to pay that bill. I'm joking. The bill's paid, I think.
I agree though. You know,
he sells beautifully.
Yeah.
He's a great seller. Yeah, he gets it.
And like I don't know his music. Like if I was just watching,
you do know Little Yachty, you just don't know that it's him.
Right. I couldn't I can't tell that he's a celebrity.
Do you remember the song Broccoli?
Yeah.
That's Little Yachty.
That's Little Yachty.
It's Little Drama Little Yachty, yeah.
I see it now, man. That fucking song at Junior at Hofstra was the song.
Yes. He did the song Broccoli, yeah.
It's such a ridiculous song.
It's a great song though.
But yeah, no, I agree with you completely. He doesn't take anything away. He's a good foil to whatever's going on, especially with Sami Zayn. Mm-hmm. He sells well, and he's not looking to like
still spotlight,
promote anything. He's not like he doesn't have Prime. Like he's not going on tour. He's just there because he wants to be there.
Dollar bills thrown up at the crowd.
Yeah, he's like, guys, I'm just here. I'm here because it's fun and I'm getting paid. What's not to love?
Exactly. Yeah, no, it was good. I liked it, but Backlash was what it was. I think I watched it later. I think it was out for my friend's birthday or something, but it was okay. The Io and Asuka thing, as great of a match it was, and then Asuka's like leaving but not leaving. The rumor report is she's dealing with some family concerns back home, which will leave her out of action for a while.
Gotcha.
So it's not really a retirement. It's more like, hey, I gotta go do some shit personally.
Yeah, I mean, hey, she didn't like leave her gloves and boots in the ring or anything.
Oh, don't get me started.
I'm sure we'll get there.
So, but I did like kind of the way that they shot it the next night, where like Asuka's kind of just leaving. And she's like, "Oh, you're going to take my spot as like essentially like the best,
the Japanese woman,
the best Japanese woman, yeah. I'll see you when I get back or whatever."
You're the only one left.
They left it open ended enough where it seems like if Asuka wants or needs to come back, she can. She doesn't need to come back. She doesn't need it. Like she designs for Nintendo DS. Like Asuka's fine.
Yeah. I mean, she's also in her mid-40s.
Yeah.
And she's been wrestling a long time.
Very long time.
Had her body beaten the shit in Japan, that strong style. Like, if she wants some time off, give her some time off. If she wants to go part-time, she's enough of a legend to go part-time. I think a big enough of a name.
Absolutely.
Come back and do a Rumble to Mania run.
Mm-hmm.
And then come back and do a summer run. And then that's it. Just take off the down periods, which is the fall and spring.
Yeah.
That's fine. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, so good for us. Otherwise, Backlash was what it was, and it was an okay show. Like I said, and you know what it is? It's just a lot going on this month for WWE.
Mm-hmm.
You have Backlash that just happened. Saturday night's main event is this Saturday. Clash in Italy is the week after. AAA is also coming up as well. So it's a lot. So something had to kind of take the fall, and it looks like Backlash is the thing that's taking the fall, especially when you consider the fact that John Cena had a historic announcement. And it just was, I have an idea. That was the announcement.
You know how someone's saying we're going like this for like the entire main event?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about this being
so close.
That's how I feel about this being a good idea. It's so close. It is so close to being a good idea. Number one, the name. The name is the problem. That's number one. And then number 2 is the voting because although they are giving them an out, it's like, hey guys, shut the fuck up. You have no reason to complain about this. This is on you, which is what I like about it.
The third problem with this is this other thing. They're giving it a championship belt.
Yeah. Well, what
Spinner belts or I'm out.
Would you give it? Facts.
A trophy. That belt's not going to be defended. If this is just a ceremonial thing, it's equivalent to like the most outstanding player in the NCAA college basketball tournament, the MVP of the NBA finals, the MVP of hockey, so on and so forth. Those are trophies. Those are like, hey, I accomplished something on like a traveling trophy. This does not need a belt. This does not need to go the route of the Owen Hart tournament, who has a freaking belt for no reason, even though they do have a reason because the winner goes to All In.
Oh, the greatest Royal Rumble, that brunch.
The greatest Royal Rumble, yeah. These things are things that deserve trophies, like kind of like the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Like it's just a trophy you win, but you can always use that every year. It's not something you like have to carry around. I also feel the same way about the Crown Jewel stuff too.
I think there's a way they can split the difference because like. I think there's a way you can do a title belt as a trophy. Okay. Because I agree with you. When you say it's a title, that makes we're designed to think, okay, it's going to be defended. Yeah. Right? But it's not. And you know, when we had that last Saturday Night's Main Event, we were saying this should be like a 1-year thing where NXT fights the main roster for introducing a new audience. So that's what I mean. They are so close to doing it. Mm-hmm. It's just the name, the title, and the voting.
They really told John Cena till you're 90 at this point.
Yeah. Dead ass.
You know, like he hosted WrestleMania and he's now like, oh, I want to be with John Cena. Like, I love the idea of like NXT versus WWE, like kind of like when we did Survivor Series. Like, that was great. Yeah. You know, and NXT is actually doing a really, really quick turnaround with all the people they recruited. It's actually kind of nuts.
NXT is great right now, quick sidebar.
The new talents they brought in they're ready to go.
Who is Evil? Io Sky's husband.
Yeah, Evil is from New Japan.
I have no idea who he is.
He's from New Japan. He was a big name in New Japan. He's former IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
Okay. Legit
I think Kay, correct me if I'm wrong, was he part of LIJ?
Yes, I think so.
He was with LIJ, so was Andrade, by the way. So, but yeah, no, Evil was a really, really big deal. But he came over, obviously, because him and Io had probably been split for a while, and they're like, "Oh yeah, surprise, we're married now." But John Cena thing, my big gripe, that calling it a John Cena Classic is whatever to me. Like it should be like they should have treated just like Saturday Night's Main Event or something like that, or replace Saturday Night's Main Event with something like this. Like that doesn't bother me. I think what bothered me is the voting. Because it's like, oh, you can vote for who's like the most outstanding performer, and they don't have to win. And I'm just like, you're gonna have so many people voting for the wrong person just to troll you guys.
I'm gonna write in Harambe every time.
You're so right. Like, oh my god, there was like a greatest athlete ever. ESPN did like a greatest athlete ever term where it was fan voting, and like some random player on the A's like beat Tiger Woods because they were just that's what it was. Fans were just trolling, to see how far this no-name guy could get, and he got to like the quarterfinals until like Derek Jeter beat him or something.
It's like what was it? It's like what was in one of the like a North Carolina primary for like the presidential run. Somebody had a bunch of people wrote in like D's nuts as like, like a presidential candidate.
He got like 6% of the vote to the point where he got a graphic on the news.
Yes, I remember. So yeah, eliminate the fan vote or control the fan vote. Only give them certain options. Like for like even in like what is it like the Super Bowl where it's just like, oh, here are your options for who you want as a Super Bowl MVP.
Well, you know what they should do, and what they're probably going to not do is do like what American Idol, which is still on the air, by the way, or Dancing with the Stars does. Every week they go, we had a record-breaking votes of like 30 million votes, but they don't tell you like the totals. They don't, they don't show you or tell you who got what votes. You don't know what order people placed in.
Correct. Yeah.
So the votes, they could just be completely lying, and you just have no idea.
Yeah. That would make sense.
There is a way to kayfabe this.
Oh, absolutely.
But are they going to do that?
I don't know.
What's cheaper?
Apparently, also, it's one of those things where it's like I said, it's a concept of an idea, but they like the details still haven't been ironed out. So this could look totally different whenever this comes out. Yeah. I saw the perfect meme for this though, and it was Drew Carey on the Who's Line set.
Oh, everything's made up and the points don't matter. I mean, that's essentially what wrestling is.
Yeah, but this is total like. What are we doing? They just wanted to run John Cena out there to run him out there at this point.
It's like, yeah, bro, didn't you retire? Like
you can say no, John.
You couldn't do this in your jean shorts and the red shirt. Like, you totally could have done this and like taken a bump or two.
I mean, in watching the early seasons of Total Divas, the only thing John wears outside of jean shorts is suits.
Suits.
Yeah. I believe it. He looks great in a suit, though.
Yes,
he looks fine. Yeah, he's great, but it's just. You're like, again, John, you're so close.
So close.
So I called Kay when I heard this, and I was like, they're making another fucking belt for this. I was like, because you know what it is? It's a Taboo Tuesday concept in disguise.
Yeah, but Taboo Tuesday was cool. Kind of. Cyber Sunday?
It's a Taboo Tuesday, Cyber Sunday concept in disguise.
Yeah, but Cyber Sunday, they did like no holds barred, no DQ, and like a street fight. As your three options, which is just the same match with three different names.
Yeah. So who knows what's going to happen? I'm just glad it wasn't a Club WWE announcement because that's what I thought it was. And I was like, oh, he's
cool. No, me too. I wasn't that
cynical.
Cynical. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was nervous about that being an option, but I felt like Club WWE wasn't a big announcement, but also like we still have no info on that either. That's another concept of a fucking plan.
They're just like coming soon. Oh no, they have that ironed out. It's a subscription service.
No, but how much is it? Does anyone know?
Yeah, no, they haven't announced that yet. I haven't checked recently.
Which means it's a lot.
Yeah. But I also haven't heard like fans like grumbling about it. Like say people that subscribed.
Because we can't afford it.
I will tell you this. I did sign up to get announcements about it, so I haven't received anything from them yet. So there's nothing has happened yet. No price point has been made at all.
It's okay. It's because we and everyone we know are the working class.
Yes.
Yeah. And we cannot afford these luxuries.
For now. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
It says you can get an exclusive invite when it's time to join.
Exactly. I'm still waiting on my invite.
We're waiting on the new era.
That means we'll be there by like tomorrow. Be it as it may, now that Backlash, we are all up to date with our score predictions. Even though Will wasn't here, he put in his predictions. And the results are as follows. Remaining in first place, Kay with 42 points. Second place, Will with 55. Myself in the third with 37. Pretty much we perfect scored Backlash, except for me. I got one wrong.
Yeah. Goddamn, Kay. You were like in third place like a month and a half ago. I don't know how this happened.
Yep.
WrestleMania.
That's right.
WrestleMania. Kay had a good WrestleMania.
I did not.
I had a good WrestleMania. I had a good Subway series. I'm killing it.
It's whatever. Just don't run into Cam Schindler again, as he'll shut you guys down. Anyway.
Yeah, it's okay. It's May. The Yankees haven't won a series in Citi Field since 2018, so I was expecting it.
It's May. Although I will say this, I heard you guys have Oreo churros, and I'm very intrigued.
Yes.
Dude, the food at Citi Field slaps.
It's incredible.
Have you heard of this Oreo churro, though?
No.
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet.
It's a churro in Oreo form.
I went last season. I had to go this season.
Yeah,
the tickets at Arnold Subway Series.
I know.
No,
you spend more money at Taco Bell than you can at Citi.
I looked all weekend waiting for fucking Subway Series tickets to drop. They never dropped.
They're never gonna drop, Kay.
You know why? It's because they know Yankee fans are gonna show up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm dying to go to Citi Field again.
Yeah, it's great. Seafield is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of these days. Let's move along. Speaking of WWE properties that they have a concept of a plan for, Triple Mania for the first time ever, because everything that's a big event in WWE has to go 2 nights. Triple Mania 34 is going for 2 nights over 3 days.
That was the weird part. It's Friday, Sunday.
Yes. Friday, September 11th, by the way.
I did notice that too.
Friday, September 11th, with no location in mind just yet.
The 25th anniversary of 9/11 too.
Yeah. And then night 2 will be Sunday, 2 days later. in Mexico City, where it traditionally is. Triple Mania is now being booked by Mark Calloway, The Undertaker. They are planning a special like AAA GM, and the only person I know who's been lobbying to be the GM of AAA is JBL, which I want to happen so badly.
Oh my God. JBL's lifelong dream of is owning a bunch of Mexicans.
Oh no.
It's so JBL though.
You know what? He'd do a great job.
I think so too.
He would do his first scene would just be like him eating a burrito bowl in his office. Like, what? Culture. With his big hat.
I went to Qdoba. What do you want from me?
He's just playing like that SmackDown run of like him and versus Eddie Guerrero. He's like chasing after illegals at the border.
He keeps on replaying the Corpus Christi highlight of the background.
He's just like in the dark with the flashlight. It's like, what are you guys doing? He hires Dutch Mantel as his number 2.
Dutch Mantel was at Backlash backstage, apparently. So yeah, Triple Mania. I'm interested. Triple Mania last year was fun. 2 nights. I don't know how they're going to pull it off, but AAA, from what I've noticed and from what Will's checked with all the with the viewership and everything, especially from YouTube online, they're doing well.
Yeah, they're doing well enough.
They're doing well. I mean, Mr. Iguana's a staple on AAA and NXT. Lola Vice, who won the NXT Women's Championship, is also on AAA as well. So there's a lot of like NXT and main roster integration from time to time. But they also are bringing in an influx of other talent as well.
I did like watching Raw, that 6-man tag, and Corey
all the
Graves,
luchadors in WWE.
Corey Graves goes like, "There's 6 Mexicans in there, Cole." I go, "Wait a minute." There were literally 0 Mexicans in there right now.
Yeah, just
no one's
even
close to Spanish.
Not one bit at all. But I didn't think this gimmick was going to last that long, but apparently it has been. But we are going to get mass versus mass at the end of the month, so I'm very excited for how that inevitable reveal is going to be.
Yeah, this gimmick's gone long enough. Who wins? I have no idea.
Oh, Chad loses. Chad's losing the mask.
Yeah.
You got to have Chad lose the mask.
Chad Gable's like projected to come back the day after.
Yeah,
or he's advertised for Raw the day after.
That's the thing too, because like if Ludwig Kaiser loses, like all 3 of them are off TV for God knows how long.
You can't have Ludwig Kaiser lose because Ludwig is fantastic as El Grande Americano.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
It's because he also can speak Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chad Gable going back and forth from Spanglish to American English is hilarious.
His little video packages about how he's the real Grande Americano. Again, it's the perfect amount of wrestling funny. So Triple Mania 34, 2 nights. It's going to be an interesting weekend that weekend to see how they do. But I'm rooting for them. I think WWE is doing a really good job at Triple Mania. I think more importantly, it's the TV deal. The TV rights deal that they got with Fox in Mexico, as well as them simulcasting all of their weekly show on YouTube, has done wonders for the brand.
Yeah, because that TV deal is where they're getting the most of their money. They're making very, very little money through YouTube.
Yeah, but they get exposure.
It's the exposure. It's good for the exposure, but it's just like 184,000 views, or even like probably 3 million streams on a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe brings in tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, but that TV deal is
probably bringing in hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, TV deal is great for them. So we'll see how that goes as we look forward to Triple Mania. And so this past week, unfortunately, in the wrestling world, we lost the billionaire Ted. Ted Turner passed away at the age of 87. Most of you guys know Ted Turner from all the Vince McMahon spoofs on Ted Turner. Obviously not. But he was the founder of WCW, which is pretty much the spiritual mother of AEW, because they pretty much used the WCW model and like, we're just going to call it AEW. Literally what it is, with a little bit better marketing and a little bit more business savvy for the most part. And that's why the AEW's been around for almost a decade, and WCW fizzled out in 5 years.
Yeah.
When it officially became WCW. Be that as it may, you have to give Ted Turner his flowers and his respect, because without the influence and the competition of Ted Turner, also via Eric Bischoff, we don't get WWE and professional wrestling in America as it is today. Because if Ted Turner doesn't get into the race and start poaching most of WWE, you don't get the Monday Night Wars, you do not get the Attitude Era, you do not get the creative explosion of the late 90s that started to propel wrestling into, pop culture and mainstream.
We wouldn't have had a shortened Bret Hart career.
Bret Hart will definitely make you aware of that too. So I will say this, AEW, because it happened on Wednesday, like 2 weeks or so ago, like Wednesday morning it happened. And AEW had their show and they opened up with Shivani in the ring. Yeah. Obviously like the longest tenured person that still has a connection to WCW. They brought out Sting because I think Sting was already there because he's following Darby.
Yep.
And they did a good eulogy. Sting's speech was actually very cool. He was like, imagine a billionaire all in on professional wrestling. And it was a double entendre because he's talking about Tony and he's talking about Ted.
Mm-hmm.
But Sting had a shoot story about Ted, where apparently Ted was the powers that be at Turner were like, Ted, you can't keep running this wrestling business stick. They wanted to let go of WCW like years in advance because they kept on going in the red. And apparently Ted would go to the boys in the back and tell them like, oh, they want to cut us. He goes, and Sting said that Ted told them, my pockets are deep. Keep doing what you're doing.
He's like, I hate Vince McMahon more than we're losing money. Yeah, shout out to the guy we all thought died 10 years ago. So
yeah, I thought he was dead.
You know why? It's not our fault because anytime WWE uses like footage of Ted Turner, it's always that grainy footage from like 1996.
They make him seem old. Yeah, they make him seem old.
Where he literally looked like this.
Yeah.
Because Ted Turner probably hasn't been seen like a public appearance in 20 years.
Not since he told it. Yeah.
I mean, there probably really wasn't that much of him to actually pull from. But like that footage always made us think that he was dead. Because that footage was so old.
Yeah, Ted, you think about what Ted did, because remember, Ted had Turner. Ted had CNN.
Yeah, at Cartoon Network.
Like Ted Turner is a very integral part of cable television as a whole.
Yeah, TBS, I believe.
TBS, the first superstation, TNT,
yeah.
All of that. And I did like how Shivani did admit that the TNT and TBS title are in homage to Ted Turner.
Yeah, fair enough.
In WCW. And I think they said, Shivani was like, they changed the side plates on the belts to represent like the original superstations that they like broadcast out of.
That's cool.
And things like that. So yeah, Ted Turner unfortunately dead at 87, but he is not only a pioneer in the pro wrestling world in and of itself, but because without Ted, you don't get guaranteed money for a lot of contracts.
Yeah, he's one of them. Him along with Vince McMahon are two of the most important entrepreneurs. Well, I'd say Ted Turner more than Vince McMahon in terms of American entrepreneurs.
Correct. Yes.
One of the most important American entrepreneurs of the 20th century.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And 21st century, for that matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, Ted is... When you look into what Ted Turner did, it's actually kind of astonishing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So, like, it wasn't just wrestling. Ted was a powerhouse in a lot of aspects of broadcast television.
Yeah.
So, and stuff that, he... Again, without Ted, you don't get Bischoff. Without Bischoff, you don't get the Monday Night Wars, and a lot of wrestling is different. A lot of wrestling is different without the influence of Ted Turner. So Ted Turner unfortunately passed away at 87. Now moving on to more modern times with a whole lot of because here's what we have here. Obafemi, ever since Brock lost to Oba at WrestleMania, Obafemi was doing Obafemi Open challenges and kind of being booked as like this attraction, kind of what you want to do when you beat the biggest attraction that they've ever created in Brock Lesnar. And so Oba was coming out to do another Obafemi Open challenge. And I'm on the phone with Charles when this happens last night. And so I was like, oh, look, there's Obafemi Open challenge. I was like, all right, I'll tell me who it is. So Oba does a pose. And I was like, no. And Charles was like, what? I go, it's Brock. And he's like, what? I was like, no, it's Brock. He's like, it's what?
Brock. Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. Brock Lesnar, who can't find a good pair of jeans to fit his thighs, apparently, came back just monstrably, like, just F5'd Obafemi, literally like 5 times.
Oh, yeah, 4 of them.
Four or 5 times. And apparently he's back. But according to Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar is retired, but Brock Lesnar signed the contract.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar. I caught that too, Lesnar. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. Brock Lesnar signed a one-event contract to face Obafemi. And I hate this decision.
Wait, where's the button?
Me too.
Is it the MVP? This is bullshit? That too. Yeah. Yeah. You had the moment. You had the putting somebody over on the biggest stage and retiring moment. You took off your gloves. You took off your shoes. You were crying like a little boy. You put up the X saying, I'm done. And like a month later, now you're back.
Yeah, it was very weird because I didn't buy the Brock is in contract talks. He's in contract violation. I'm like, I knew that was bullshit. Mm-hmm. One, Oba left the ring, gave him the ring.
Gave him the moment, yeah.
Two, the cameras never cut away.
Yeah.
So if that was a breach of contract, they wouldn't televise it.
Yeah.
Because it could be part of the lawsuit. So I thought he was retired for good. And I agree with you completely, Ricky. This is so unnecessary because Oba was up here and now he's down here for no reason. Like it did feel like this image right here of Oba just beaten. It's just like,
why?
Why? What's the point? You had this whole mystique. It's like if after Brock beat the streak, like 3 weeks later, Taker just came back and chokeslammed him through the ring, then lit it on fire.
And we didn't see Taker until like next year's Mania.
Yeah, and then Lesnar came back and destroyed John Cena at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And that the mystique grew even more. So now the mystique of Oba you just spent 3 months, 4 months, 5 months building
is gone.
I mean, for now, we'll see where it goes. It depends what happens in Italy. But like, if he loses and just keeps going, it's like, who cares?
They created the perfect passing of a torch moment from monster to monster.
Yeah. Why are you telling me the story that just ended?
Yeah.
The story ended. The credits rolled. We don't need this.
Like, it's also like, Paul Heyman pretty much shot the next night, being like, put Brock's image in the forever part, and they did it. Like they changed the package. Like, are we gonna change it back now? Like, I don't get what this makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You know what it is, and it's the more that I watch TV and the more that I study like how stories go for like especially like long-term shows. You cannot have like the original cast of people always survive because then you have no growth. People have to in a television show that goes on for like 5-7 seasons, people have to die or people have to go away for a story to progress, or else you don't actually get story progression. And Brock should, in my opinion, there's no reason for Brock to come back. Brock should have remained retired. You like you said, Will, all of that goodwill, all of that aura that naturally you're supposed to get in like how wrestling is told throughout the years for Oba Femi is now gone.
I'm interested to see how long the Oba chants are, or the how many struts, like how degraded it is in the next one.
Yeah, it was just.
I thought WWE was trying to focus on building up the future, and this just like shits on all of that.
I mean, it could explain why they cut all those people because someone had to pay Brock that money to come back.
Yeah.
Like, I do think this was an incentivized thing that they want Brock or some powers to be like, we want Brock Lesnar or kick him out of whatever deal or what have you. It just
maybe ticket sales in Italy aren't that good.
I doubt that.
I also doubt that.
I doubt that a lot. Whenever WWE goes overseas, like remember when they did Raw in Italy and like Santino debuted? That place was a madhouse.
That was crazy.
The Milan Miracle?
The Milan Miracle, yeah, when they did Milan. So I don't think it's a ticket sales thing. I think whomever wanted Brock back and they weren't taking no for an answer.
I mean, the card's also fucking stacked. Like, we're getting Tribal Combat, which is going to be awesome.
Yeah. It's a street fight in disguise. Is what it is. Unless there's Tiki Torch, it was also weird. Also, having Tribal Combat in Italy is a little weird, but whatever. We'll let it slide. So, but yeah, the Brock return really just, it rubs me the wrong way.
Agreed.
It just, I was like, did you guys run out of ideas? Did you not want to re-sign Braun Strowman? Because Braun Strowman would have been a great logical progression for this. Like, if you replace Brock with a returning Braun monster against, former monster.
That would have been a great match.
Because I feel like Braun Strowman would love to work with Oba.
I don't know. I don't think he wants to go back to WWE. I think
he has made it seem that way. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's also has a great reality show where he just eats everything on a menu.
Everything on the menu.
It's such a good show.
Coming back out June 5th, by the way. And he has Mark Henry on the show with him this time.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I mean, yeah, the promos on USA look great. I was like, damn, I kind of want to watch the show.
Have you not watched it yet?
No, I don't have cable.
I've watched a little bit.
The first season's really fun.
Cute.
He just goes like, I'll have everything on the menu. And he just talks, he like rates, he takes little bites of everything and like he rates it. He goes in the back of the kitchen to see what they're doing. Like it's great. But yeah, no, this Brock thing, I was just like, ugh, why?
Yeah.
It's like he's running into the Undertaker problem. Because the Undertaker had perfect retirements, but he was never able to say no to Vince.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the issue. And the Undertaker, at times, you could argue ruined his legacy. Like when Roman beat him at Mania 33.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be it. That was supposed to be it. But Undertaker, one, couldn't say no to Vince, and two, was mad at his performance. Like, you got your ass beat. You're old. You're retired. Like, that's what's supposed to happen.
That was kind of the point.
Yeah, that was,
it's like, if you're worried about, like, having bad matches, you should have stopped after
the streak. Or after Punk.
Yeah, right? Like,
you know, so this is, I understand wrestling sometimes is an itch that you want to scratch. This one should have been left alone because you had Obafemi, the guy to retire Brock Lesnar, means nothing.
Yes.
Absolutely nothing. So, deep breath. We shall move on. All of this before this weekend's Saturday night's main event, which is kind of just like their televised house show at this point with all of these title matches that are probably not going to move the needle at all. But Saturday night's main event kicks up Memorial Day weekend, May 23rd, 8 p.m. from Fort Wayne, Indiana. So it should be an interesting show. Ethan Page is challenging for the Intercontinental title against Penta. By the way, Ethan Page's promo with Michael Cole, fantastic.
Yes.
Ethan Page is at least a mid-card champion in like the next year. Like probably. Ethan Page is very good on the mic.
I don't know. It's weird. The crowd is not responding well to Ethan Page or Ricky Saints.
I think even Page, Ricky Saints in the quiet days. I think Ricky Saints is getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think he's in a good position because he has a lot of people that can talk with him.
Yeah.
And kind of talk like him and Mello going back and forth with SmackDown. It's like, ooh, I like this. Like,
yeah,
I want to see more of this.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah.
And Ricky Saints is fine. His in-ring works totally fine. There's nothing wrong with Ricky Saints.
When you realize Ricky Saints is just a more Cajun Hollywood rock, you're like, oh, okay, I get it now.
I don't think there's anything wrong with Ethan Page either. He's a little
I love Ethan Page. He's a great villain.
He's so good.
There's a sadistic side to him.
Yeah, the twisted grin.
Yeah, it's like he could have been like a Joker Sting, a Joker Page, or not Norman Bates, American Psycho, not American. The
Patrick Bateman.
Patrick Bateman.
No, Patrick Bateman's the actor.
No, that's Jason. No, it's Patrick Bateman. Jason Bateman's the actor.
Jason Bateman. Okay, Patrick Bateman. Yeah, from American whatever. Christian Bale, that movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that kind of character, that serial killer instinct in him.
Yeah, I think you just got to give him a little bit more time because they've been on the roster maybe less than like a month or so now.
Yeah, I mean, let him cook. But
yeah, no, I think Ethan Page and Ricky Saints. That's hysterical. Thank you, Taquan.
Light skin versus light skin.
Yeah, no, I like where they're going. I think SmackDown does have a bright future. I think their mid card is a little bit more stacked. Like adding Ricky Saints to that mid card, you have Ricky Saints, you have Trick, you have Mello. Like that's a fun little. It's a fun little thing you can go around and back and forth with.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, you have the Street Profits because someone's got to work on the Bianca Belair versus the Vision for the tag titles that people forget that people have. The We're Not Best Friends, Strange Bedfellows trio of Alexa Bliss, Rhea, and Charlotte versus Jade Cargill and the Baddies is a match. Paige and Brie Bella putting their titles on the line against the Irresistible Forces, and Sol Ruca versus Becky Lynch. I don't think Becky's putting her IC title on the line.
Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, I think it's just a match for a match, which is perfectly fine. Overall, this is probably going to be a pretty decent card.
Yeah, it's a good card. And you know why? Because Becky's like, what have you done to deserve a title shot? You lost. I'm like, yeah, good point.
Yeah. That's true. And so I mean, listen, Sol Ruka shines best on Saturday Night main events, apparently. Like when she went up against Bayley, she looked great.
Yeah,
on Saturday night's main event. I like the card for the most part. I think they are screwing up the WWE women's title scene on SmackDown. Just seems very. I don't think they know what they're doing.
They have nothing for her. They got nothing for Liv either until because Stephanie got hurt.
Yeah,
although she's coming back soon, I think. So they have nothing for. It's like the WWE women's division can't focus on two things at the same time.
I see. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. It makes a lot more sense now. Yeah,
because they're very focused on the tag division and nothing else.
And then they negate their singles titles
and nothing else.
Although I will say this, I do like Chelsea kind of playing in Tiffany's face.
Me too.
Yeah.
A lot of the time. Even though, I mean, Chelsea, I will say this, sidebar real quick. Chelsea Green pivots beautifully. Like they got rid of her like secret Hervis.
Yeah.
And she pivots to just
and you forgot they were even there.
And she pivots perfectly to becoming like this fake friend to Tiffy.
Yeah.
Because Chelsea's gonna turn on her at some point. And it's gonna be beautiful.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Once she fully recovers from her heart surgery.
Yeah, no. Like, good thing they caught it. Like what she got was SVT. That could like make somebody drop dead if they didn't catch it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So kudos to her for getting that finally found and fixed and whatnot, and returning to TV so quickly too as well. So, but yeah, Saturday night's main event. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be good. Something you can do if you're not doing anything else on Memorial Day weekend. I don't know what I'll be doing. I'm gonna see The Mandalorian and Grogu on Saturday. So we'll see.
I didn't get my tickets yet.
Yeah, you got to see a useless Star Wars movie for the sake of seeing a useless Star Wars movie sometimes.
Yeah, I was saying earlier about like I don't need a story when the good one already ended. That's how you feel about that movie.
I know. I'm just like,
as long as you know.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I get it because I'm just like, there's no reason for this, but Sigourney Weaver's in it, so I guess I'll watch it.
Enjoy your popcorn flick. Just don't have high expectations.
Listen, I didn't have a high expectation about Mortal Kombat 2, and that ended up being so much fun.
Fair enough.
I heard it was really fun.
Like I said, it's a fun popcorn flick.
If you played Mortal Kombat 2, you'll love this movie.
I did not.
You did not.
I didn't play Mortal. I've never played a Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, so Mortal Kombat's not really going to appeal to you.
Yeah. Fighting games always just go right over my head.
Understandable. Probably don't see Mortal Kombat 2. Although, you know what I will tell you to go see, which is randomly good that I saw because I've been on a movie kick lately. Sheep Detective.
I heard.
It's really good.
I heard it's awesome.
It's really good. It's really good. Even though, what is it? Hugh Jackman's only in it for like the first 15 minutes.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Well, he's the one that dies. So they have to figure out how he died.
Spoiler.
It was in the trailers. Calm down. Sheep Detective is great. Anywho, but yeah, Saturday night's main event is happening. But the big event happening this week in Queens, New York, at the Louis Armstrong Stadium, Sunday, May 24th, is AEW's original pay-per-view, Double or Nothing. You think the original pay-per-view would be their biggest pay-per-view, but alas, it's not. So Double or Nothing happening Sunday, May 24th, 8 p.m. It is officially on Ticketmaster sold out. They have sold out every seat in the Louis Armstrong Stadium. You can only get resale tickets, which sucks because Kay and I were going to try to go, and we are now been priced out of going to the event. Although I will tell you this, the card looks fantastic. And as of right now, because we know how AEW gets last minute, there's only 8 matches that we're going to look at today.
Oh, Christ.
It's only 8. We've done like 12 before.
Well, let's speed round. Let's do some speed rounds.
Well,
I wrote my predictions ahead of time.
I did. I have some predictions, but I don't know who I'm going to do for what. But we will say this. Newly crowned champion Darby Allin, as in he got the championship last month, is putting his title on the line against a rematch with MJF, who has been bitching about getting a title rematch. Darby Allin, I will tell you this, and I never thought I'd say this, he's having a fantastic run as AEW World Champion. He's putting his title on the line at least once or twice a week. I think he had 5 defenses in 21 days.
Yeah, it's really impressive.
He put his title on the line against Ciampa, who had a great match. Kevin Knight, Speedball Mike Bailey, Brody King, Takeshita he beat last week. He did, I was going to call him Adrian Neville, Pac. He did Pac on Collision, and Will, you would love the set they did for Collision. So it was called like Fairway to Hell.
On the golf course.
They made a golf course next to the ring. And so Darby Allin and Pac were fighting on a golf course.
Okay, that's what that was. That's what it was. I saw the clip. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. So MJF has been so desperate to get his title back because Darby's like, I don't know, he told Darby, like, you cheated, blah, blah, blah. You know, MJF being MJF. And Darby's like, no, I'm not going to fight you. Also, if I was MJF and I got pinned and I lost the title the way I lost the title, do a freaking like headlock, he turned him over like a bulldog choke headlock. Yeah. I'd be pissed too.
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
You know, so they came to the conclusion that it's going to be title versus hair. If MJF loses, he has to shave his entire head bald. Okay. They've been playing this up so well. They had video footage of MJF walking into the arena on Dynamite last week, and all MJF saw was bald people.
It was so funny. Ciampa was there.
John Silver was there.
Yeah. A bunch of bald randos.
And the best is that the announcers
were all chanting, bald, bald, bald.
The best part of that was the announce team was like, wow, I didn't know we had that many bald people in AEW.
Who would have thought?
For real.
It was so good. Be it as it may, I'm enjoying Darby Allin's run. I never thought I'd say it, but I'm enjoying it so much. And I think MJF getting his head shaved in New York is the perfect MJF heel thing to do. I think MJF understands the history of the business and respects the business. I think he'd love to do this. I think Darby's winning. We get to see a bald MJF because I think MJF can run with it too.
You know, go ahead, Kay.
I already know. My prediction is Darby is winning, but I'm sorry, Darby's dropping, but MJF's getting his head shaved anyway.
Oh,
that's a good prediction. I like that.
MJF wins in New York, gets the hometown pop. AEW loves the hometown pop. I think somebody comes up from behind MJF and shaves his head.
Yeah, but wrestling fans love to see chaos, and I think MJF bald will supersede MJF hometown hero.
See,
I'm saying you get both. MJF's having his victory moment. He wins the title. Saying. Oh no, I want a bald attack.
Yeah, MJF takes the title back. Here's why. You said Darby Allin's already defended his title 5, 6, 7 times.
Well, right? About 5 times in the last 21 days.
Yeah. So he's already beaten everybody.
No, he hasn't.
He's tired.
Like, who else is there left for him to work with?
Have you seen AEW's roster? There's a ton of people to work with.
I know, it's a very big roster, but I know I see Darby's title run as like a quick one and done. Like, let's do it because we didn't get to do it last time. MJF is still the guy. I'd be totally fine with MJF bald. I think it would be great. But for someone who is very marketable on other forms of media, like on TV and movies, guy needs his hair.
Not necessarily. Also, like, what if he needs to be bald for something or cut his hair for something?
Totally true. It's totally
it's the setup for Happy Gilmore too, which is funny. Or Max Wilson does it to himself just because.
I mean, I could see either or, but I am going to go with MJF on this one. MJF keeps his hair and takes the title back.
Yeah, I think we go with Darby. I think Darby's on a great run. He's good for TV. He's putting on stellar matches. Like, it's not just Darby taking wild bumps, which he's still taking wild bumps, but like, he's actually putting on good matches. And it makes sense. If I were them, I wouldn't want the Darby train to like stop for right now. Because remember, you have Double or Nothing, then you have Forbidden Door, and then you have All In.
Yeah,
like they've got a killer run going. So this doesn't have to be the end for Darby. I can see Darby dropping before All In, to set up there. I can see also Darby going to All In as champion in some wackadoo thing, but it all depends on who comes out to be Owen Hart as well, because that is something that is going to be starting, I believe, this week and at Double or Nothing as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. yeah. It's a whole cavalcade of stuff. But moving on into the AEW Women's Championship scenes, for the first time ever, 4 or 3 former world champions are going up against Thekla in a fatal 4-way. Hikaru Shida, Chris Statlander, Jamie Hayter, and the Fatal 4-Way for the AEW Women's World Title. I will tell you this: Decla's grown on me. She's really cool.
Yeah, I like her.
The Triangle of Madness. She's weird. She's kooky. She's kind of witchy. Statlander's the hometown person, so I don't think Stat's gonna win. Sheeta's just there. I'm glad she's back, but she's just there. I think Decla's only big competition here is Hayter, to be honest with you. But I don't know if any of them are going to be bold enough to beat Thekla. So I'm making a decision now because I couldn't pick it before. But I think as I talk about it, I think Thekla retains.
I agree.
I also agree. I mean, it's tough with Fatal 4-Ways like this, especially with 4 pretty big names. Mm-hmm. Anything can happen. Thekla's had a pretty decent run. She's run with it for a while.
I'm just surprised beating Stat too.
And if you want to protect her by not having her take the pin, this is the way to do it. If there's any time to take it off of her, it's now. But
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I think something happens. I think something happens after this match.
Like shenanigans?
Going with the claw. The claw.
I think Thekla retains, but I think they set up somebody who hasn't been there in a while and lost all of their belts.
Oh, you think Sasha's coming back?
I think Mercedes
coming back.
Mercedes comes out and she calls for that title.
Or does
Toni
Storm come back?
I don't know. I don't know how long Toni Storm's out for.
What is she out with again?
I don't remember. But I think there's a better chance of Mercedes coming back.
This is a good place for her to do it in New York.
Yeah,
one of your big pay-per-views at one of your most known venues.
And she doesn't have any more titles. She lost all of them. Yeah, so like the belt collector run is over, and now it's the one belt she can't get, and it's not on Toni. The story kind of is right there for her.
Yeah.
To come back.
Was she going to come back as a face or a heel? That's another question.
I love her as a heel.
Like if she comes back because Thekla's a heel, right?
She's kind of there. Declan's kind of there, but she leans more heel.
Leans more heel. So if you want to bring Mercedes back as a face, you need
New York's the best place to do it.
If you want to bring it back as a heel, you need a bigger face for her to go up against.
Yeah. I think Mercedes comes back as a face.
I agree. People typically a big name like that, when they come back after a while, they usually get cheered to get a good pop.
And remember, Mercedes made her name as Sasha Banks in New York.
Yes.
Ironically taking a loss, but still,
that
match with her and Bayley is the reason that they, blew up the way they did. So I think it's prime for this pay-per-view so far would need something like a return. Double or Nothing is known for pretty solid returns or debuts. Moxley debuted the first double. Oh, well, Moxley debuted. Was it Double or Nothing he debuted?
It was the big poker chip. So yeah, I think it was Double or Nothing.
Yeah. Vegas.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's prime. The show missing one thing to go over top, and I think a big return like this is something that could really take it over top. I mean, she'll get a better pop in Brian Cage when he returned last week. I will say, Brian Cage looks phenomenal, though.
He always looks huge.
No, he looks bigger.
Oh, my God.
He looks like I lost body fat bigger.
He didn't have body fat to lose.
You'd be surprised when you see him again. But moving on to the next match on the card, the International Championship is on the line in what will probably be the best technical wrestling match of the night. Okada, the legend that he is, versus I think he's one of the New Japan champions. New Japan has so many goddamn titles. But Konosuke Takeshita, a former IWGP heavyweight champion. This match is going to be bonkers, and I would go just for this. Because
I want to go so bad.
Takeshita is one of my favorite wrestlers currently in AEW and in all pro wrestling because he's just really fucking good. And Okada's just Okada, one of the smoothest, most natural performers of all time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Okada. It's hard to go against
Okada too.
It's a toss up too. I know. Takeshita did just lose against Darby Allin, and he wanted to do it. They tried to make Takeshita a face. They wanted to do it naturally, and Don Callis gave him MJF's Dynamite Diamond ring, but he said no. And Darby ended up beating him. It's hard because the thing is, nobody knows how much longer Okada has.
Yeah.
He's still doing good work. you know, and Takeshita's clearly the future. So do you pull the trigger on it now, or do you, I will play it safe and go with Okada on this one, but I would not be surprised if Takeshita does steal this and win this. It's just going to be a phenomenal match that I wish I was going to be there for. Here's another interesting one. The AEW Tag Team Championships are on the line.
Interesting.
FTR versus Cope and Cage Part 2, because they already did this already. They did it in Toronto. So Part 2 in an I Quit match for the Tag Team Championship. Here's the other caveat. If FTR beats Cope and Cage, they retire.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, there's no way they're retiring in New York with a bunch of Canadians. Cope and Cage are winning this.
Who are the heels?
FTR.
Agreed. Babyface never lose an I Quit match. Yeah.
Also, what is it? FTR is really fun when they quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, remember what was it in Takeover when went up against DIY? And they had like the simultaneous tap out that they tried to hold each other's hands.
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah. I think Cope and Cage just win this. I think they continue. Because again, you have two men who are from Canada, from Toronto, very prideful about that thing. You think they're going to retire in New York? Are you out of your flipping mind? It's not going to happen. Even with, speaking of Toronto, how the Blue Jays doing? How the Blue Jays and the Yankees doing?
Oh, we got a tie game, baby.
Oh, again? Well, Blue Jays will blow it.
McManus hit a 3-1 home run.
Ooh, nice. Ooh, very, very nice. So we're all in consensus here. Cope and Cage win this.
Yeah, I agree.
Continues on. Yeah. This will be fun because these are 4 guys who can go, who are veterans, and there's also Stokely Hathaway on ringside as well, and he's always just a comedy act.
I wonder if he quits for them. They quit.
That could be interesting. That would be an interesting little spin on things. So I wouldn't be surprised at that. Moving on to one of the things that apparently Double or Nothing has started to become iconic for, Stadium Stampede is also coming back.
I'm about it. Fuck it.
They're so
It worked
fun.
so good during COVID, but it's hard to do here. But it's such a unique venue. Fuck it, why not?
It's a tennis stadium, so yeah, I'm interested to see what they do with it. So here are the teams for Stadium Stampede: Jericho, the Hurt Syndicate, and the Elites, Omega, Perry, and the Bucks. By the way, that's the face team. Versus Ricochet's group with Demand, the Don Callis family, which is the AEW National Champion, I think Mark Briscoe, and Andrade, versus the Dogs, because it used to be the Dogs from Bullet Club. You know, that faction that kind of killed off, that AEW kind of killed off without telling anybody they killed it off? Yeah, those guys. Yeah, those guys. There's no telling what they're going to do in Stadium Stampede. It's also one of the reasons I really wanted to go to this, because I was like, I'll watch chaos in real life instead of trying to watch it on like a screen.
Well, especially
because like
where the stadium is, like outside that concourse, like little park area.
That complex would be wild.
It's very, very nice and pretty out there until you get to like that old wooden boardwalk towards Citi Field, and it's just like Flushing.
So yeah, here's my thing.
Sorry, quick sideberg, but
yeah,
my parents came down. My brother came down last week for the wake and the funeral, and they're like, "What's a good place to stay? Like a hotel in Queens?" I go, "Brooklyn." not Queens. Try staying somewhere in Brooklyn.
Yeah, crazy. So with that being said, Jericho has come back as kind of a face. The Hurt Syndicate are over like Rover in AEW.
Yeah.
And it's the Elite, Super Kicks, Kenny Omega, the Elites are back. And like Ricochet's just a really annoying heel.
Yeah.
It's a really annoying person.
It's a really annoying person to begin with. Yeah. There's nothing likable about the other team. Even though I do love the Don Callis family in and of itself. So yeah, for me, it's Team Jericho.
I agree.
Yeah. Bigger
Team
names.
Bigger names all the way. Because the EVPs are still going to EVP. With all of that, but it should be like I said. I'm interested to see what the creativity they had, because like the first ever Stadium Stampede was kind of just a cinematic classic.
Yeah, it was so good.
They played with it so well. And that was on a football field. That was in, the Jacksonville Jaguar Stadium. So it's going to be interesting to see what creativity they do in a tennis arena, because it's also like it's a complex. Like it's New York Stadium, but it's a complex. So it's you can hold your moment, Kay. I see you. Don't. What is this? What is it? Hold on, pull it up.
Danhausen at the Knicks.
Danhausen at the Knicks.
He's there.
Oh my God. You heard about that nonsense, right? Well,
he was at on the set of First Take.
He cursed Stephen A. Smith and the Knicks.
Well, anyone who deserves to be cursed.
And then no, he cursed the Knicks because it was Stephen A. Smith's favorite team. But ever since he uncursed the Knicks have not lost in the playoffs.
Yep, and now he's there with his own jersey.
That's funny.
Basketball housing.
Lucy, wrestling is real and everything else is fake. There's proof for it now. As I totally just lost my train of thought because
he cursed the Cavs.
That's really not that hard. They already live in Ohio. It's cursed enough.
And sure enough, New York's only a point behind.
But anyway, like I said, I think it's going to be interesting what creativity they use. So there was a lot of football funny stuff in the Jacksonville Stadium Stampede. I wonder if you're going to see like tennis rackets, tennis balls, maybe like the tennis ball machine. The one that throws them out like
yeah.
And again, it's also a complex. So do they run over? Because like the U.S. Open has to happen 2 months afterwards. So like, do they run over like to a different to a more like empty tennis court and fight there for a little bit?
It'd be really funny if like they walked in and like the Williams sisters were like playing against each other, and Jericho's just like, "Oh, sorry, I'll come back."
God, they'd have to pay the Williams sisters so much money.
Oh my God, because they did cameos like that for like the Jaguars in the stadium, right? Like
I think
during COVID, maybe like if there's any time to do like some kind of funny cameo,
a tennis crossover. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like this is it.
It'd be like get like Novak Djokovic or like Rafael or like Federer or something. Just be like just hanging around. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Naomi Osaka. Yeah, she's a Queens native. That'll be a good time to do it, and it's a good crossover too, because usually I believe the U.S. Open is usually covered by TNT TBS, anyways. I could be wrong.
I think so.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know. We'll figure it out when it comes along in August. Which one of these days I'll go to a U.S. Open match. Because tennis matches are fun. I went to one. It's really cool. The next series of matches for the rest of this card are Owen Hart quarterfinal tournament matches with the men's and the women's. So the first one we're going to go over is something that's really cool. Will Ospreay, a returning Samoa Joe, quarterfinals of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Again, the winner of this will be crowned at Forbidden Door, which is their next pay-per-view. And if they win the Owen Hart, they get a shot at the championship, of the World Championship at All In. And with that being said, looking at the tournament, at this point in his career, Will Ospreay needs to be fighting for the world title.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Will Ospreay goes all the way with this. You get Will Ospreay in London fighting for the world title. That better be his crowning goddamn moment with all the money you spent to keep him around.
Yeah, that story kind of writes itself.
Yeah.
And,
also, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
And then, have him go up against MJF.
Maybe.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a main event. Him against Darby Allin. Does that put asses in seats?
Listen, Shivani said that once with Mankind, and look what happened.
Fair enough.
True.
Yeah, how long did Mankind hold that title for?
Enough for them to win the war.
Fair. Yeah.
Maybe it's my bias. But I think Will Ospreay and MJF is more of an intriguing match than Will Ospreay and Darby.
We'll see. I'd say well, here's the thing. You can still get Will Ospreay MJF without MJF winning now.
Or
because it's like Forbidden Door.
If Darby retains for whatever reason, he should drop to Kenny. Give us Kenny versus Ospreay in London.
Maybe. I like you can still get MJF the title back, but I think a bald, more villainous MJF, kind of like I'm picturing like a bald, like classic Bond villain MJF, but with like the powers of like peak Angle from TNA. Like that's just a visual I have in my head. Just like a crazed man now that he lost his hair. Be it as it may, I think Will Ospreay's winning. They've been doing interesting vignettes with Will Ospreay. So Samoa Joe, obviously the leader of the Ops, and he's back. And the Ops' biggest opponents, faction-wise, have been the Death Riders with Jon Moxley. However, Will Ospreay has been rehabbing, quote unquote, and doing video vignettes with Jon Moxley and the Death Riders as Moxley becomes kind of this sage to help him recover from his neck injury. It's been a real interesting video package. Like Moxley's not doing it. It's like, hey, you've got this, kid. Like you're being an actual coach. So it's an interesting little twist that they have here, because obviously the Death Riders mega heels for like the longest time last year, and Will Ospreay, one of your biggest baby faces, is now training with the heels. There's an interesting story they're kind of brewing here, but with that all being said, I think Will Ospreay takes this because I think Will Ospreay is winning the Owen Hart.
Yeah.
I think it's very, it's a simple thing to call, but it's good. It's going to be fun when they get there, though. It's going to be a fun little ride.
Yeah, especially if All In Out, whatever it is in London.
All in London, yeah.
That checks.
Yeah, yeah. He came back. He came back at the right time. Be it as it may, moving on to the women's side of things, Willow Nightingale, who still holds the TBS title, by the way, if everybody forgot that title existed, because I sure did, is going up against Alex Windsor, the NJPW Strong Champion, in a quarterfinal for the women's Owen Hart tournament. Again, the winner of that will go on to the winner of the tournament will go on to face the world champion at All In. I don't think Willow's going all the way, but I think Willow wins here.
I agree.
It's her Long Island backyard. She's going to get a mega pop from that crowd.
I'll do the other one just to be different.
Alex Windsor. Windsor's good. Windsor went toe-to-toe with Mercedes when doing one of Mercedes championship runs. But I like Willow here more. It's my Long Island bias. I will tell you about it. It's my Long Island bias here.
Amen, brother.
So, but you're going to go Alex Windsor?
Yeah. Just be different.
Windsor.
Yeah. Hey, Kay, did you see the Mets gave up that inside the park grand slam?
What?
Yeah, the Mets.
I'm watching the Knicks now.
They gave a little league inside the park grand slam.
Was that today?
Yeah, it happened like 20 minutes ago.
Oh god. Well, the Knicks are winning, in case anyone was wondering.
That is going to be a classic not top 10 at the end of the week.
To be fair though, it was like at the wall. And the guy
what the fuck do you mean we're losing?
He when you give him the inside the park grand slam, that's what happens, Kay.
Yeah. So he dove to try and like rob the home run, and he missed, and it bounced off the top of the wall.
And it kept rolling.
Because like the center fielder was there to back him up. It just went by both of them.
Damn.
So by the time he got to it,
it's all over.
Yeah, he's rounding third base.
Play the Benny Hill song.
They're so dumb.
Yeah, they are. All right. So moving on to the final match that we're looking at right now. This is going to be a fantastic match.
That's going to be fun.
Bandido, the former CMLL world champion, versus multi-time AEW champion Swerve Strickland. God, this is another potential like show-stealing match because Swerve, number one, can wrestle his. Right? He's been back a little bit recently. Swerve can wrestle his face off. He's nerdy as hell, so like his entrances are going to be really fun.
Yeah, Swerve's going to
be super nerdy.
He's the one that got away from WWE.
Yeah, because they didn't see what he had. And he's really flourished. I mean, you forget he main evented an All In.
Yeah. Like out of those to leave WWE and go to AEW that wasn't a top star already.
Swerve.
He's the best. It's really not even close. Like he's one. If he went back to WWE, they have to give him a lot of money.
They don't give him a crap ton of money. Yeah. His stock has risen through the roof.
Yeah, he's done very, very, very well.
Yeah, I almost met him at Comic-Con. I forgot what happened. I think he canceled or something like that. But yeah.
Oh no, that sucks.
Yeah, it would have been really cool to meet Swerve and get like a photo op with him and whatnot. Bandido is just proven a fantastic performer for years at this point. The luchador cowboy thing is actually a really unique gimmick that no one's been able to replicate. Mm-hmm. So these two guys can go. I'm really just going to pull my blackness on this and say Swerve wins.
I was also predicting Swerve.
You're also going to use your blackness too, okay? I understand.
I'm going to appropriate blackness and go with Swerve.
It's one of those things. I think if this lines up well, we will at some point get Swerve and Ospreay, and that's a money-making match, right?
Yeah, that's a quarterfinal match. No, it's a semifinal match waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's either a semi or a championship match waiting to happen. Swerve and Ospreay should be your finals for that one. So yeah, as of what we know right now, AEW is looking to be. Actually, okay, we're gonna sidebar real quick because Charles joined the chat and he said John McEnroe should cameo, and you're absolutely correct.
You cannot be serious.
yes. Just randomly in like an empty arena, and he's just watching them.
He's just watching the Mets. You cannot be serious.
Oh my God, John McEnroe would be the perfect cameo.
John McEnroe would be the perfect cameo
for Stampede.
Yeah, that'd be great. Have him take a bump.
I don't know if he'll go that far.
No, nice. Bobby Lashley just runs through him.
He just throws a fit for the sake of throwing a fit.
And he goes over the net. This tumbles over the net.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see John McEnroe show up at Double or Nothing in some capacity. That'd be really fucking fun. So be it as may, like I said, as we know, as the card is folded out right now, this looks to be a great fucking card. And AEW hitting is hitting on all cylinders right now, and it's really giving WWE a run for its money because WWE is really they don't have a direction right now.
They are very lost.
Yeah.
Very lost, and AEW has kind of just played the long game and just played consistent, and they're benefiting from it. Be it as it may, how well do we think this pay-per-view is going to be? 1 being the exploding barbed wire death match from AEW, well, it's going 8, and 10 being WrestleMania 40 Night 2. Main event. I'm going to go 9. I have high expectations for this.
I'm going to go 8-5.
Splitting the difference?
What a Dave.
Yeah.
It is a very Dave move.
Speaking of, I got to meet up with Dave soon. Next weekend. I'm going to try and meet
Dave.
Oh, fun.
He's in
because you guys are both in Jersey now.
Yeah, he's in Bloomfield. He's super close to me.
Oh, nice. Does he still work at the Applebee's?
I heard.
Nice.
Tell him
to make sure to bring back late night apps. Late night twofers.
Yo, I fucking miss half offs and twofers at Applebee's.
Yeah, but tell Dave we all said hello.
Of course. I love Dave. I miss Dave.
Me too.
Shout to Dave.
You'll see me at the wedding next year.
Most definitely. I look forward to that, man. That'd be awesome. Ooh, Olipop, very nice. Well, look at you being healthy.
Yum.
We love Olipop in this household. And it's great too. More appropriation.
Yeah, it is very much so appropriation. Don't have enough sugar in that to actually be real grape.
Processed grape.
Absolutely. So with that being said, is there anything else we missed in the world of pro wrestling over the last 2 weeks?
Marty Jannetty had his foot amputated.
I saw that.
Diabetes?
Maybe. Some kind of complication.
I think, Conan lost a leg too.
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
Conan or Buff? Buff Bagwell might have also lost a limb.
I thought it was Conan.
I think it was Conan, but I think Buff also had some kind of illness. We had to lose something.
Buff
or wasn't doing so well.
Buff the stuff. Look at that.
Yeah, poor Conan.
Yeah, poor Conan.
Marty Jannetty?
Whatever.
You sell. Oh, I've watched 2 episodes of the Hulk Hogan documentary.
I watched it all.
I didn't finish it yet.
I have not. I don't intend to.
You can skip the second episode. It's just Hulkamania. You already know everything.
Yeah.
The first episode was actually pretty good with his childhood, his dad. I didn't know Hulk Hogan had a brother.
What? Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah, well, because he overdosed in the mid '80s.
Okay.
And then how his dad was kind of a piece of shit, which isn't surprising. And yeah, his early career, minus what Mance called out for the Dusty Rhodes math, which I thought was hilarious. And obviously the infamous story of how he broke his leg in training. But his early career and childhood was actually very interesting.
Gotcha. So yeah, I don't intend on watching. I mean, the last thing I watched on Netflix was Rousey and Carano, aka the knockout pay-per-view of all time.
Yeah,
they scammed us for 17 seconds. I didn't watch it, but
I watched the whole thing. No match went past 2 rounds. Seconds?
Really? Well.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of has-been isn't the right word, but there's a lot of like back end of their careers. Like Junior Dos Santos fought, didn't he?
Yes. He got knocked out.
You know how old that man is?
Yeah, Junior Dos Santos got knocked out. They got Ngannou back. Ngannou knocked out his person.
Oh, he hates Dana White, so he can stick it to the UFC.
Well, and
Dana White didn't want to pay him.
Yeah, I know. And Dana White was also very petty during the Ronda fight too.
Yeah.
But Ngannou did call out. He called out John Bones Jones.
And John Jones was like, yeah, "That's funny. No thanks."
John Bones Jones was also in like a white tee. Like John Bones was on like at the announce booth, like he had just woken up.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you don't want to be here, do you, John?
He's a man who don't give a fuck, and a man who don't need anything from anybody.
Yeah. But yeah, Carano Rousey was interesting. But also I was like, Gina Carano's 44.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ronda's like 39. Like Ronda can still probably go. Like it is a classic Ronda bout. But I will tell you that when I first watched, I was like, wait a minute, that seemed too easy.
Yeah, people forgot that all of Ronda Rousey's fights were like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
win or lose.
Yeah, they don't last long. I think her longest one was the one she got when Holly Holmes knocked her out.
Yeah, probably.
You know,
that's maybe her early career before she really exploded.
Yeah, something like that. And also, I was not familiar with Gina Carano's like MMA career.
I think she was Muay Thai or kickboxing. We looked it up last time.
Something like that, yeah. I mean, my first remembrance of Gina Carano, like she was.
Isn't she from The Mandalorian?
She was also in Deadpool. Yeah, she was also in Deadpool, the first Deadpool. But I mean, like, also because she dropped 100 pounds in like a year, which is like nuts.
I mean, she was never in UFC, but she might have been like Strike Force or.
It was whatever. She predates UFC.
Yeah, like she was a professional fighter.
Yeah,
but never. There was like no women's division in UFC at that time.
Correct. Yeah. Carano and Rousey were a kayfabe fight. Thanks, Charles. What's the next score so we can inform Charles?
The next score is 25-18 Knicks.
Oh, still early.
Beginning of the second period.
Oh, no one's making a basket. Jesus. That's a low-scoring first quarter. Goodness gracious. All right, well, I know Kay is into the Knicks, and I'm not into the Knicks, so I'm going to play the new Forza game that came out today.
How is it? Oh, you have it on Game Pass, don't you?
I have it on Game Pass, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I haven't been, like, I actually had to show up to, like, a work meeting, so, like, and then I had to build out the show, so I've had no time.
Yeah, I beat Black Myth Wukong over the weekend.
How was that?
Amazing. It's an incredible game.
Try Expedition 33 when you get a chance.
I know. It's on my wish list.
I had a video game update. I now have a corgi in Disney Dreamlight Valley. And it looks like
you're still playing that game.
Yes, I am.
The game's also on my wish list.
Dreamlight Valley is so much fun.
Yeah, I'm almost done with Expedition 33. I'm at like the main boss. But I'm getting there. It's fun.
29-20 Knicks.
Yeah, big defensive game, as Charles has said. So we're gonna but I will be playing Forza when we get off of here, and I'm very excited. It's freaking Japan.
I heard. It's
Have the best time.
It's Japan, and one of the races you get to race a Gundam.
Amazing.
So I'm very excited for it. What's up?
Whoop.
Yep, exactly. So let's get this weekend. Let's get the show on the road, the weekend on the road, because Memorial Day weekend, and there's a whole bunch of wrestling that I'm probably going to miss a good amount of. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 443, Going With My Blackness. I'm your host, King Ricky Rose. You can find me at Ambassador Biggs across all social media outlets, BIGZ, Ambassador Biggs. Find Kings of the Rings podcast at KOTR_podcast across all social media outlets. Like, share, subscribe, leave us a 5-star review. The links to all of our stuff are in the description below, or also in the QR code right above me here if you are watching us. If you are listening to us, make sure you're listening to us on Wrestle Addict Radio, the cure for the common wrestling podcast, and follow Wrestle Addict Radio socials at addict_wrestle on Twitter and at Wrestle Addict Radio, all one word. everywhere else. Again, the links are all about in the description below, or also in the QR code above my video right here. Will Tarashuk.
Benny Rice has hit a home run.
Nice.
You got 5-3 Yankees, so yeah, everything's good over here in Yankee land. I guess go Knicks. I don't really care about basketball, but it's funny. My mom's like, anyone but the Knicks. I'm like, you're gonna hate my friends.
Well, okay, I'm not actually a Knicks fan. I think if the Knicks lose, I'll be really happy.
Who's your basketball team?
I don't have one. I retired when Jordan retired.
That's right.
Yeah,
that was respectable.
It wasn't. If it had to get close to it, it was for a while. I did like the Heat.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Always one with the best.
All right, y'all. The Knicks are winning.
I'm not like that. I'm a Raiders fan. Jesus.
The Knicks are winning. The Mets are losing. My dog misses me, and it's a school night. So let's wrap it up. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at KAE_FABE.
Yeah. So when we come back after Memorial Day weekend, Spray, we're going to break down Saturday night's main event. We're going to preview Clash in Italy. We're going to see if Double or Nothing lives up to the hype. I have a feeling it's going to do that. And we're going to see if someone else unretires just for the sake of it. I don't know, maybe John Cena. They're using him enough. And hopefully at this point, we'll figure out what Club WWE really is and if John Cena has an idea for his concept of an idea. So until next week, folks, goodbye, good night. We will see you soon. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend and be happy that the trains are back on Long Island. And also, fuck you, Slack. Yeah. See you next week.
Bye.
This has been a Wrestle Addict Radio branded podcast.